Okay, welcome back. We are now going to prepare our absorption costing income statements. So we're gonna do one for 2018, 2019, and 2020. We are still on worksheet 1. And I'm through these as 3 different videos. That way, if after we do 2018, you're like, I got this, and you want to do 19 and 20 on your own, you can do that and come back and check your work. And if you want to stick with me through all 3 videos, then that would be fun too. All right, so this should look very familiar from a combination of 301 and what we've done earlier in the semester, modules 3 and 4. Okay, so under absorption costing, now we are on the income statement, which means that we don't care what was produced. What we care about was how many units were sold, right? Only the units sold go onto our income statement. Everything else hangs out back in ending inventory, okay? So our sales are going to be the number of units sold, which in 2018 is 90,000, times our selling price per unit, which was $50. I got from right up here, okay? Our direct materials are going to be the 90,000 units we sold times $3 per unit. Direct labor is going to be the 90,000 units we sold. Yes, I'm going to say it like that every single time because I want you to remember that the income statement has to do with the number of units we sold. Times the direct labor, $10 a unit. Our variable overhead is the 90,000 units we sold times $5 a unit. And our fixed overhead is the $90,000 we sold times the $8 a unit. Now, if you remember, we calculated the $8 a unit by dividing the 800,000 a year by the number we produced. That was to figure out what our overhead allocation rate was. But when we put it on the income statement, it is multiplying that $8 by the number of units we sold. All right, you got it. I don't need to be obnoxious anymore, which doesn't mean I won't be, but I don't need to be. All right, so let's add up our cost of goods sold, which is all of our costs. There we go. So our cost of goods sold is $2,340,000. So we get our gross margin by taking sales and subtracting our cost of goods sold. And we get a gross margin of $2,160,000. From that, we are going to subtract our variable, our selling and administrative variable, which is going to be the 90,000 that we sold times our $2 per unit for variable variable selling and administrative expenses. Then our fixed selling and administrative, which is $300,000. I just got right here. So our net income then is going to be our gross profit, or gross margin. I should probably say gross profit, minus our selling and administrative variable minus our fixed income. We also call these our period costs, or back in 301, we called them our operating expenses, okay? Gives us a net income of $1,680,000. Don't worry about this balance sheet ending inventory right now. We're going to come back and do that in a future video. So you're going to really get your money's worth out of this worksheet. We're going to do lots of stuff with it. All right, so that's our net income under absorption costing. Again, if you're like, got it, totally, do not need to watch any more of these crazy videos. Go ahead and do 2019 and 2020 on your own and just come back and check your work. If, on the other hand, you want to hang out with me, then feel free to watch the next video, and I'm going to do 2 more, one for 2019, one for 2020, and I will see you then.